Welcome back to another video, everybody. This week we are on vacation. We are in Hawaii playing the Royal Hawaiian Golf Club. We are going to have an absolutely amazing time no matter what happens. It's been about 3 months since we actually played, and this week we got a special guest, my favorite father-in-law, Ed. This may be the most beautiful place we have ever been.
We're golfing with the dinosaurs.
Golfing with the dinosaurs. Literally Jurassic Park filmed maybe 7 minutes from here. Absolutely insane. Today is going to be a day for the record books of most balls lost for sure, but most fun had in Hawaii, I think so. To start our round, there was no access to a driving range. Honestly, I had no idea where this ball would go. This made me think that it was time to initiate some vacation rules. Rules that would help me to enjoy my rounds as best as possible. Who wants to be angry or frustrated on vacation? Rule number 1 is to tee it forward. There's no reason on vacation to play it from the tips on a course that we have never played before. Despite doing that, I still found myself chunking not 1, but 2 shots within 50 yards and hitting the 4th from the bunker. From this position, we're able to hit it to about 2 feet from the pin and escape with a bogey. Already on the second hole, we are faced with an island green. I'm barely ready for this shot in mid-season form, and certainly not ready for it after 4 months off, no driving range access, and chunking my last 2 wedge shots. This leads me to vacation golf rule number 2. Give yourself a break. A vacation is a break from the day-to-day life, so why not give ourselves a break on the golf course too? On this hole, I'll take one of those breaks and take a mulligan to try and put it anywhere close to the green. We aren't pros and there's no tournament on the line. This is enjoying every moment of a beautiful Hawaii vacation. Hole number 3, and we are already introducing vacation rule number 3. Have a plan. If you're worried about scoring well on a new course, on vacation or at home, having a plan is essential. Take 10 to 15 minutes before you arrive at the course to pick your tee shot selection. I did not have any plan for this course. I went in completely blind, which can be exciting, but also left me with a few regrets. On this hole, I saw that it was just over 300 yards and downhill, so I brought out the driver to try and have a run at the green. If I had played this hole over again, I would have likely used a 4-iron to avoid the chance of running into the mounds on the right-hand side and still having a wedge into the green. After trying to swing my 3-wood like a sledgehammer, I give myself another break. This will be the last break I take for this round. Any more than that, I might as well start taking mulligans on the green. Again, on this hole, I should have had a plan. I could honestly hit this green with 2 smooth 8-irons. Instead, we are left with a very difficult chip, but are able to get it on the putting surface for a chance at the par. Enjoy that. This course is crazy. I haven't played in forever, so I'm playing awful golf. But it's really like you're playing golf in Jurassic Park. It's like the thickness of this is just in a jungle, and it's mind-blowing. Halfway through the front nine, we finally started putting together some things that we learned from the previous holes. I take a committed 6-iron and put myself in the middle of the fairway. Despite the rain coming down around us, this gives us our first real chance to be able to get a birdie.
There it is, right at the pin.
That's long.
Yeah.
I guess pitching wedge was a clip.
Oh, I saw how you
Mine stops sometimes. Great shot. Right down the pipe. Thank you. Welcome to this episode of Golf is Hard, Hawaii style. What are you thinking, Ed?
golf is hard, Hawaii style. You hit a great drive, and guess what? You're in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's pretty rough out here. Here on the 9th hole, I finally feel like I have had enough swings to give the driver a solid strike. There was a hazard around 250 yards out. Normally I would hit my 3-wood, with so much of it being downhill, but seeing some of those previous 3-wood shots, I decided it would be a safer option to have a smooth driver. On the start of the back nine, I get a little overconfident with my previous drive, thinking now I can smash it to only 100 yards out on this short par 5. I end up with a major pull and dropping to hit my 3rd. In this image, if it looks like there's something moving up ahead, there is. And it's another reason why this is one of the most memorable rounds of golf I've ever played. It's cool to just have wild pigs on the green while we're finishing up. What an insane round. It's not uncommon to see wildlife on the golf course, However, it is a little unusual to have an entire family of pigs that are spectating right on the green. I was still able to escape with a bogey, even with the added penalty stroke.
There it is.
After this great drive, this ended up being the most aggravating hole that we played, and there was no way I could have prevented this outcome without playing the course first. I thought my drive was perfect, and after it took one bounce in the fairway, it trickled down a large slope leading right into a hazard, so I had to take one penalty stroke for another drop ball. I was so angry about the lost ball that I didn't think about the next swing, leaving myself in a really tough position and no chance to save par. After this hole, I took a moment to compose myself before my next swing, another island green with the only bailout in the back. I was able to put a solid swing together with my pitching wedge and ended up pin high with a good look at birdie. This next hole was a short par 4 with very little punishment for attacking the green from the tee. I took aim with my driver just to the right of the green, knowing that I'd been pulling it a little left all day and was able to ride the slope right on.
Birdie time!
Birdie time! Clearly I was excited to have another chance to really lock in a birdie since I haven't gotten one all day. On this putt, I just tried to lag it up and get as close as I could. And to my surprise, it found the bottom of the cup, finding an eagle on this short par 4. After getting the big bird, I was very quickly humbled by another non-committed 3-wood shot. Lost this one way right and had to drop, adding to my total of penalty strokes for the day. I tried to get super aggressive with this next shot to be as close to the green as possible to still salvage a par, but overcorrected my last 3-wood swing and pulled this one way left. After a few other mediocre swings, I actually ended up with a decent look for bogey. But there's just nothing like the feeling of a double bogey after an eagle that can really bring you back down to earth. On this next hole, please notice everything but this horrible swing and a soon-to-be retired 3-wood. This course was something truly special. I don't know when the next opportunity I would have to play at a course like this would come, so I soaked in every moment, including the good and the bad swings, just to be surrounded by this amazing, beautiful course. Late into this round, as fatigue is setting in, I make 2 similar strokes to the way that we started. 2 chunk shots, and I'm just fortunate to have reached the green with the second one. I rushed myself to get that initial putt going, and I should have really taken my time to judge the pace. 3 putts on a par 3 is difficult to swallow, but we have to accept it and move on.
Should be alright. Car path.
Hit the car path with dead.
No, you're good.
Oh, just to the right of it. Sweet.
On this next shot, we've learned from our previous short chips, and there is no way I would allow this one to come up short. This settles right about the middle of the green, where I'm confident in my ability to 2-putt. On this last hole, let's discuss our final vacation rule. Vacation rule number 4, keep it distraction free. Golf is as much mental as it is physical ability. We were pushing it with our deadline to have the carts returned by 6 o'clock. During the slow play of the group in front of us, I also decided to order our Uber while teeing off on the 17th hole. Little did I know that it would take us around a half an hour to finish those final 2 holes. Stress about getting the carts in and not wanting the Uber to leave us behind was a huge distraction. It could have left a sour taste in our mouths at the end of the round. But hey, we're on vacation. We're able to finish with a 9 over 81 and some amazing memories to go along with it.